I will go ahead and talk about The Witches. So, The Witches, this is directed by um, Robert Zemeckis. This is based on the Roald Dahl book, I believe. So, this has a really strong cast. Anne Hathaway, Octavia Spencer's in there. Chris Rock is narrating. He is playing the older version of the younger version of the kid, the main child in this movie. And this is basically a movie about some witches that end up turning some kids into mice. More of a children's family film. There's some stuff in this there probably it's probably going to be a little bit creepy for children, and I respected that about it. Overall, as a movie, it was a flying box of shit. I genuinely didn't enjoy it that much. I think it's got a lot of different problems. This ending, first of all, I found to be unbelievable, like really unbelievably ridiculous. Was the ending? I mean, that definitely took away a lot. And it starts out with like a lot of potential. That's why I was really disappointed. And then the more you go into it, uh, excuse me, the more you get into it, the shittier it becomes. So, and it just becomes like a cartoon. Like it starts out with a kind of a creepy vibe, and the directing is extremely on point in the beginning, and then it kind of loses you throughout it because it just becomes one big gigantic cartoon type thing. Um, and it's ridiculous. It becomes kind of a mess, and I'm a big fan of the original. I used to watch the original when I was a kid a lot. I remember the original being a lot darker and not one big giant cartoon. Again, like Octavia Spencer and Anne Hathaway are both extremely solid in their respective roles. I just didn't like the direction that they ended up going with their characters. It just got a little out of hand and ridiculous. So I don't recommend The Witches personally. I think it turned out to be not so great, unfortunately. And it was one I was really looking forward to. I love Robert Zemeckis as a director. I mean, Forrest Gump, Back to the Future, Romancing the Stone. I can go on all day. Castaway, Polar Express. I enjoy all those movies. So Robert Zemeckis, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, extremely solid director for the most part, and then just lately he's been throwing out stink bombs, and that hasn't really worked out for him too well. So I wasn't a big fan of The Witches. So that's unfortunate, but hey guys, go ahead, form your own opinion if it was one you were looking forward to. I mean, I definitely recommend checking it out, just to form your own opinion. Not so much that I enjoyed it. So yeah, so that's what's going on there.